Welcome back to Redhead Homestead. I'm so excited to have you guys here today. I'm getting ready to work on decorating this mantle. This is in my mom's house, and this is in their kind of like movie room, if you will. And I'm getting ready to decorate this just to get ready for fall, and I thought I would just show you guys some of the little goodies that we have, and we're just gearing up for fall. So I want to make sure we have everything that we need, so I'm going to jump right in and get started. Okay, it is the next day. The fireplace definitely is not going as planned.
No, it's not. No, it's not. We've been to Home Depot, we've been to Lowe's, we've been everywhere trying to find tile.
Yeah.
And we just can't find like that 100, that like best one.
Yes.
So it's early. I usually am not up this early, but Kylie's like, you be ready.
I forced
coming
her.
for you. So here I am. It's like, I don't know, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, and we're at Floor and Decor, so we can find that 100. We're hoping.
We're hoping. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed that they have it here, a tile that I love.
Let's do it. Okay, so you like this one.
Yeah.
We found this one very, very similar at Lowe's last night.
This is just like a smaller version of it with
Yeah.
brown in the middle instead of black on like the little flowers.
Yeah, the little flowers.
Yeah.
This one is just like
It's
a lot
pretty.
lighter. It's really pretty. That's definitely in our top 3 at the moment. Yes.
Isn't this so cute?
I like this one. Yeah.
I love this
Yeah,
one.
this is really pretty.
Look how pretty
Comes
it
in
looks.
sheets like this.
Yeah.
The only thing is that we would only have like one stack of them.
Because we only need like this.
Yeah, because that's the only part that we need.
So then it would look like
See, but I
this.
think what's cool, yes, that's how it would look. But I think what's cool is how it comes together
I know,
to make
when it's
that.
bigger.
Yeah. This is cute too.
It's that honey.
Yeah. Oh, it is like in a different, yeah.
I think what we need to do though is go to Lowe's and look one more time before we make like an absolute decision.
I agree with you. Let's do it. We're at Lowe's, and we have come up with an educated decision.
It's a difficult one.
This
though.
is so difficult.
This is so difficult because I found one that I really, really love too.
Yeah.
That I really, really love. But when we think about the holidays and Christmas and decorating on the mantles and stuff like that, they just don't go.
Yeah, so if you are struggling with this decision, think about the holidays, because that has totally helped us narrow this down.
Because for Christmas, we want to do these like really pretty, you know, fall, same thing, like these just really elaborate things. And on the mantle,
yeah.
and if you do that and then you have such a competing tile,
Yeah.
it's just going to be like a mess. It's too much. It's too much. So
Yeah.
let me show you the ones that I love and then show you the ones that we're
Gonna
going to
go with.
love.
Love this.
So cute.
So super cute. Then we found this one. This was so similar.
Love it. It'll go beautiful in that room.
Yep. Love, love.
Then this is my favorite.
Yep.
I love this one. I think that like there's like kind of some bluish to it, which would go so good in the living room.
Yep.
And then there's this one, which is still really pretty.
Yes.
Very plain. The only thing that we don't like about it is that the tiles are like this. They're like
small.
really small, and we want them to be bigger. So we're gonna go back to the floor and decor store that we were just in, and I think they have the bigger one there. We're hoping.
Yes.
Yes. This is ridiculous.
This is okay.
So we're back. Here it is in the bigger.
is.
This is the bigger. But then look at the chevron one next to it.
I know.
That's cute too. And that
It
would go with
is.
Christmas, fall, anything.
Well, that's why everyone does it. That's why it's so popular. You know, I feel like everybody does
This.
Yeah, the herringbone, right?
it's cute. Is it
yes.
herringbone or
Yeah, it's
chevron?
herringbone. Yeah. Everyone does that.
But then look at this one.
I know, but we
Is it a little fishy?
I think it's fish tank.
Fish
we
tank?
we have this thing with fish tank,
that we some things just look like fish scales.
Yeah. So.
Oh, this is so hard. Over here.
Yeah, we did like these. We did.
Right?
Yes, we did like these. This is like the true chevron. Yes. Yeah.
It's really pretty. But then wait.
But then wait. But then there's this. But these are the ones we loved before.
I know. I do love this one.
Yeah. But Christmas.
Yes, it would go.
I don't know about
Yes,
Christmas.
It would. Christmas, fall, everything goes with that.
I don't know.
Yes, everything goes with
I don't know. I could see probably everything with this one.
that. One's too busy.
Okay.
Oh, this one's pretty busy.
That one's pretty busy. They have this one. Look at this one. That's really pretty. And this is the same pattern. It's the picket. But it's got some really pretty colors in it. See, what they did, what color grout? They did avalanche. So it's like at Floor Decor, that if you want to know what grout it is, they have them right here. So this one is an avalanche, but I still think it'd be prettier with a little bit of a gray grout.
Okay.
But those are pretty.
Here's what I think we're gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick my favorite. Kylie's gonna pick her favorite. We're gonna rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
And that's how we're getting out of here.
Okay.
Okay.
Deal. Okay, so is this your vote?
Okay, this is my vote.
Okay.
What's your vote?
Okay, my vote is this one.
This one?
Yep, this one.
This one is really pretty. I know you probably can't tell on camera.
Yeah.
But there's like some sparkle in it.
Yes, there is.
Which is really pretty. We wouldn't use the white grout. We would probably use a gray. This is a good one. I won't be, if you win this, I would be okay with it.
Okay.
Like, it is pretty, but I do love the other one too.
Let's rock, paper, scissors.
Okay, ready? Yeah. Wait, you have to do it right.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I think I win. I think I win this one.
You win it.
I win.
Okay, that's the one we're going with. It will go with all the seasons,
Yeah.
which is perfect.
It's gonna be perfect. I'm so excited. Our original plan with the fireplace was to whitewash all the brick and build a new mantle. Since we decided to switch gears, I am starting by whitewashing the brick on the bottom. I do have a video up on here if you want to see step-by-step instructions on how to whitewash brick, but essentially I am cleaning the brick and using a watered down mortar to achieve this look. Scoring some drywall to fill a gap that was right above the fireplace so that way we can get ready to tile. We started by placing a ledger board so that my tile would look even with the fireplace. It was time to get to work on laying the tile, and we're starting from the top and working our way down the sides. I'm using a wet tile saw to make these cuts. Using tile adhesive is such a mess, and my best advice is to keep your grout lines clean as you're going along. This will save you a ton of time when it comes time to grout. I personally prefer to use a putty knife to get the tile adhesive up on the wall and then use my trowel to make the grooves in the adhesive. I switch back and forth between this method and just back buttering the tile. Both methods worked great. Good morning, it is the next day and I have obviously started on the tile here and I'm loving the way that it's turning out. It's been a little tricky. I've only done tile once. I did the backsplash in our kitchen, which was a lot of tile, but they were individual tiles, whereas these ones come on a mat. It's probably just, you know, the little bit of the perfectionist in me. It was driving me crazy because the tiles are not laid on the mat evenly everywhere. So what happens is when you try to get it on the wall and space it correctly or put your spacers in, sometimes the spacers aren't working because the tiles aren't lining up perfectly because they're not on the mat correctly. So I am kind of just picking and choosing where I break them apart. So I'm just kind of experimenting today. The other thing is these are marble tiles, and I just, you know, these little tiles up here, you know, of course I just cut them off of here and then use the triangles to fill the top here. I don't have that many to do, so it's not a big deal, but what I did discover, if you guys are cutting marble, because of the vibration of the saw, sometimes your little corners will chip off, and then I don't want to use that piece. And that's pretty normal just with cutting tile in general. You kind of have a little bit of that risk when you're cutting them. So what I just discovered is that if you cut them face side down, if it chips, it's going to chip off the back of the tile and not the front of the tile. So at least it's still usable at that point. Because these tiles have a pattern to them, we wanted to start at the top and work our way down. So that way, when I would get to the top here, like all of this looks totally straight and comes together nicely. And I'm really glad that we did it that way. And actually we got super lucky because it fit full tiles all the way across pretty much. So that way we don't have to have any like weird cuts. And now I can just work my way down. You know, the most important thing with laying tile, not that I am an expert by any means, I'm still totally a beginner. But the most important thing is that you do kind of take your time to map everything out. I know that takes extra time, but what I did yesterday, I don't know if I got any clips of it, but we just got a few tiles, like all these ones, I got them all cut. And then I placed them up on the wall with some painter's tape and just placed them where I thought they would go and just got the spacing correct and everything before I started laying them. So although it takes a little bit of extra time to do that, make sure you do that step because it will always give you a better result. So we're experimenting today, but overall I think it's so pretty. I'm just gonna get everything else, all the tile laid today, and then tomorrow I will grout everything because probably everything needs to dry for a while, but this is where we're at. It's gonna be a really good day.
Such a waste. Looking on the city lights, flashing bright in my eyes. Look up to the sky and I got this relief inside. Then there's no need to hide. I'm going all the way up. I'm going all the way up.
I did figure out that using some painter's tape to hold the tile in place on the wall as I was working my way down worked out really, really well. So if you find yourself in a situation where you're working down with tile, use some painter's tape to hold it in place. It will be your best friend. So everything is ready to be grouted at this point. I am gonna wait overnight and just let all of this dry. We're thinking about trying to finish this edge off really nicely here. So we went to Floor and Decor and we actually found this piece. They're actually we have two pieces that are all cut in half. And I think these are like a shower curb of some kind, like a really small shower curb, but they matched our tiles so perfectly that we were like, okay, we just have to at least try and see if that will match, and it actually works out super nice and just finishes that edge off, I think, in a really pretty way. It just feels so like fireplacey or something. I'm gonna get these cut and get these put up there, and we'll see how it turns out. was time to grout the fireplace, and we're using the shade Warm Gray. I'll put the product up on the screen that we're using. We got a pre-mixed grout and it was so easy to work with. I'd highly recommend it. I don't, however, recommend a grout float with a black backing to it. The sharp edges on the tile were ripping up the float. Look for a grout float that has a white bottom to it and use that one instead. I believe they're referred to as a gum rubber grout float. Okay, I'm gonna call it here for you guys. I don't want this video to get too crazy long, so I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the demo of the fireplace, the impromptu tiling of the fireplace. This has turned out to be so much fun, and I'm just loving the way that it's coming together so far. So next up, I am going to be building a mantle and a surround for this, and then we're going to be getting to Fireplace Extravaganza. We are running right into fall here, so always have more in store, so stay tuned, stick around, and I'll catch you guys really soon. Bye!